Visited the worst rated airport in the whole of the UK. This, my friends, is London Luton Airport, with 82% of all user reviews being just 1 star, with countless negative feedback for things like security, cleanliness, and just the overall customer experience. Is it as bad as they say it is? Well, to find out, I went to visit, and I was shocked. It's also very small in here as well. It's just like behind me over there, you've got the check-in desks. Kind of got the entrance over here. Over here you've got a bunch of shops, a few seats and things, and then over here you've got the departures. I mean, you're not really going to get lost on this side of things. Again, it's pretty clean. I mean, the floors are a bit worn, so yeah, not too bad so far. They've got this really cool little band playing, so it's a good vibe so far. They're obviously working to get the customer service going, you know. Right, let's test the customer service here, shall we? Let's just ask a few questions that I guess the average Joe public would ask. Hi, what's the best way to get to, like, Luton town? Is there, like...
There is a bus that you can take for a card that takes you to the park.
Okay, you can just get the bus or you can get the train. Do you know the prices of them roughly, or is it...
Cheaper, bus is cheaper.
Bus is cheaper, okay, that's good. There you go, there was no queue. I just walked up to the help desk and someone immediately walked up to me and said, hey, how can I help you? And then obviously I just wanted to know how to get to the town centre, for example, and she knew it. Do you know if there's any smoking areas on the other side of security?
You can go outside.
Just that one, is there?
Yeah, you can go out there.
Awesome, appreciate it.
As you get up there, you won't be able to come back
Yeah, but I could come back out though, and then obviously that'd be a big
Yeah, and then you have to do it all again.
Yeah, don't really fancy that. Hi, are the liquid bags free, are they?
Yeah, thank you.
You just take them, can you? That's awesome. Thank you very much, appreciate it. That was an easy question and the chap was friendly to help, but yeah, these liquid bags as well are free. So that's a nice bonus as well. You don't see that in the reviews. Now I'm all ready to go through security. You can't record going through there. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to time the experience on my phone of how long it took to get through security. So you guys have a bit of information on how long that takes for me personally on this random Friday in February.
5 hours later.
Oh my gosh, that was so bad. Wow, that was just chaos. Clocked in time was 41 minutes and 35 seconds, but that isn't what makes it bad. It's mad how the experience of the airport went from really good and pleasant to just shambolic in space of 41 minutes. That was chaos. Probably the worst experience of security I've ever been through. There was no one really walking around directing people. There was one woman who kind of came in and then disappeared and came in again. There was a bloke at the back of the room kind of walking around looking very tired. He's not all there. Anyway, so we're snaking back and forth, and all of a sudden they start lining people up behind a X-ray that's not open. And there's about 30 people now lined up behind this one, and they're just waiting there, and it never opens. They're getting really annoyed, they're getting really animated. They're like, what's going on? There's no one around to answer their questions, there's no one behind the X-ray. They've just been told to wait. And all of a sudden, like, they just start taking it among themselves to then just go, oh, you know, sod this. I'm going in front of this queue in the next X-ray. So they just queue jump into this X-ray. They might have been told to do that, I don't know. And then all of a sudden, my queue, there's like a break in the sort of serpentine queue, and a load of people fall into that, like funnel into that in front of me. And yeah, it was chaos. It was awful. Let's have a coffee and let's settle down, and then let's go explore the actual airport terminal, shall we? I've just been to the bathroom. And there was a bit of a queue there, a bit messy, but it wasn't exactly like filthy. This is like the main departures hall, I suppose you could call it. There's a few free seats. I could see how if it was to get busy though, there's definitely a limited number of seats available, so there's definitely no shortage of places to eat. Loads of coffee shops, takeaways. Most of them have seating areas as well. Okay, we're just going for a wander now. We're just going to see what there is to see, what there is to do, if you go down all the different gates and things. Might be some nice views of the aviation action, who knows. hope that's as loud on the mic as it is in person. There's a lot of walking involved. If you're going to go to some of these really far down gates, like gate number 1, this has ended up to be a long walk. I can't even see how long it is. I should have timed this. Would this be longer than 41.5 minutes? Who knows? A charging point, yay. Although they're mismatching plates, but they've got USBs on there as well. Just in the middle of nowhere. Right, I've made it to gate 1. And that was quite a long walk. It's a good 14-15 minute walk, but as you can see around me, there are a lot of people here, so I guess them gates are quite well used. Maybe we're close to the runway here, I think that makes sense. I'm going to go and see if there's any good spots to plane spot from, because that is a big bonus in an airport like this. If you're someone who wants to get the steps in, Luton Airport is for you. One of the main complaints I see people making is about the Wi-Fi here. I don't know if there's a paid version, but there is a free version that I've been using, and it's been okay. It's been a bit inconsistent, but it seems to have worked everywhere I've been so far. Right, so I've just got back to the main area after walking all the way to gate 1 and back. I noticed that was on the north side of the terminal. The actual runway is on the south side. So I'm going to go to the highest number of gates, 43, and hopefully there's a good view over there. Let's have a look. So I've just taken a little detour from the main hustle and bustle of the central area, and look, there's nobody here. Hello? I guess I could just lie down here and I've got all this space to spread out. I legit feel like I'm going to get kicked out here. I just seen a person down there. We might make human contact. So I found a half decent spot for plane spotting. You've kind of got to go all the way down to gate, well, 33. And this is right at the south of the terminal building. And you've got these windows and they're a bit too tall to see over, maybe if you're really tall. But you can get your hand over there and you can get some videos and photos with your camera and you can see the runway there. Not a completely unobstructed view, but hey, you can see it. It's kind of cool. You can also see the burnt down car park there still getting demolished, so that's kind of crazy just to see that out in the open. It's crazy how many cars are still on there as well. Okay, I was just about to start filming and I had the mic unplugged annoyingly. And as I did, a security dude came up to me and said, "You can't be here, you got to go back." He's like, "You know this isn't open." So, rip. Which is weird though, because there was literally no indication that it wasn't open. It was just quiet. But, I mean, there was no signs or no doors closed or anything. I just walked on over here. But, yeah, that was interesting. Right, I've just looked at the board and our gate has been announced. It's gate 16, so it's that same direction with a really long walk. But thankfully, I don't think it's that far away. Okay, we're here at gate 16 behind me. And I don't know if you can see, but there's really not many places to sit. Neither is there that way. That's that really long walk that goes all the way down to gate 1. There's a window here, so I'm going to see if I can see the plane on stand. Because as an aviation enthusiast, it's always important to be able to see the plane and get a nice picture of it. Wow, that's a great view.
So, to sum up, London Luton Airport isn't too terrible. In fact, most of it wasn't bad at all, but the whole experience was let down massively by that shocking security experience. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. I've been Andy, and let me know if you want more vids like this. See ya.